My Hero Academia is changing forever and it's not going to remain the same anymore. Hello and welcome to Under YZ. My name is Soham and today we are going to talk about My Hero Academia chapter 306 because things are getting very interesting in my opinion and we need to talk about it. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content. Also, we are trying to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of this month, so a like and sub would be massively appreciated. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now this chapter directly begins from the aftermath of the last chapter, wherein we saw the entire confrontation of One For All inside the mind of Deku, and this chapter deals with more of the real world scenario and the implications of One For All's truth being revealed, because yes, All Might has finally revealed the truth which he has protected for such a long time, because he knows that this time he has to reveal it for the sake of everyone and for the sake of everyone's safety, because Deku is obviously being targeted by All For One at this very moment. Moreover, I think that this chapter is structured very interestingly because we get this major revelation of One For All to the public in the midst of the press conference by Endeavor, Hawks and Best Jeanist, because here they answer the public everything and Endeavor explains his family situation to everyone without a single shred of lie. He tells everyone the absolute truth even though many people are going to hate him. But here I think that this was done very brilliantly because he comes clean at this moment and he knows that he cannot be immediately forgiven for the things that he has done, but he wants the people to put their fate and their hatred and everything that they want upon him, and basically he wants to ease the current predicament and the current scenario because a lot of the heroes are currently resigning and the society is also losing its trust upon the heroes. So basically Endeavor says that all the accumulated hatred that you have, put that upon me and just believe in me for one last time. I'm not asking for your forgiveness here, I'm not going to cry here. I just want to show you all that yes, I will protect everyone. I'm going to take down the villains. There is kind of a confrontation in the press conference as well, with some of the reporters saying that their family members were hurt as well and what can you do for that? You cannot just go and come out clean. So Endeavor says that yes, I know that and that is why I am doing this. Just put all your hatred upon me and just make sure that your belief upon the hero society does not go down. And in the midst of all of these, we also have the fact that Best Jeanist and Hawks kind of survived and their truths are also revealed here, and Hawks also narrates that everything he has been going through and how he was a spy for the League of Villains and everything. So overall, I think that this was handled really well, and I obviously know that a lot of people in the society are not going to like the character of Endeavor anymore, but that is absolutely alright. And that is the point of this chapter, and I think that this chapter was very well handled in this particular regard. Moreover, they also have an announcement in this press conference, and that is in relation to the family members of the heroes, because of course these family members are about to be targeted. So these special civilians have been given a protection status, and all the family members of the UA students will currently start living in the UA headquarters because of security concerns and everything. Thus after this we get a cutaway to see Mitsuki, that is Bakugo's mother, and Inko, that is Midoriya's mother. But even though the most important discussion was kind of off screen in this particular chapter, but we all know what was talked about here. Basically All Might revealed the truth of One For All to Best Jeanist, Hawks and potentially Endeavor as well. And here Endeavor once again did a very good thing in the press conference, because when the reporters asked him about Midoriya or One For All, he simply says that he does not know in order to save their status. Even though All Might has revealed the truth of One For All to the immediate heroes and the people who are close to them, but I also think that this is not a good decision to make this news public at this very moment, and that is why they chose not to go public with this information. But after all of this, the bombshell finally comes. This is huge, and this is potentially going to change the world of My Hero Academia forever, because Deku has left UA. He has left UA after leaving a letter for all the members, and in all these letters, he has explained his current predicament and he has explained his truth about how All Might passed down his power of One For All to him and how Shigaraki and All For One are now targeting him, and hence in order to save everyone, in order to not make everyone the target of the villains, he has decided to leave UA once and for all. We see all the students, all the friends of Deku who are absolutely panicked at this moment as to what exactly is going on here, and at the same time Uraraka's face, man, she is heartbroken, she is simply broken. And this was really hard to watch. Although we do not get a reaction from Bakugo or Shoto, but I think that was kind of justified because their reactions can come in a different chapter. Here this chapter kind of teased us the Ochako moment, but it was really good overall. And finally in the last panel we see that Deku is overlooking the city and he's kind of looking grumpy and kind of his clothes are torn and everything, and he's looking over the city with dead eyes. All the enthusiasm from his eyes have been sucked off and this is absolutely gloomy. Moreover, he also has the cloak of Gran Torino, so it's pretty sure that he had already met Gran Torino before leaving UA, and I think he also discussed his current predicament with him as well. Moreover, this particular design of a shabby looking Deku is kind of similar to the My Hero one-shot, which was the original predecessor for this series where Deku was a middle-aged salaryman, so I'm kind of reminded of that lanky kind of superhero figure. Moreover, he sees that a big villain is attacking the city and all of these things will be addressed in the next chapter. And also, it seems like some time has passed between the events, but because the official translations are not out yet, I cannot say for sure. Also, I'm wondering, because Inko came to UA, did he meet his mother or did he just leave without meeting his mother because he did not want to burden her anymore? I'm kind of intrigued by these things, and I also want to know the off-screen moments as to how exactly did All Might reveal the truth to everyone. But overall, this was a very huge chapter because My Hero Academia is changing forever. The truth has been revealed of Deku and Deku has left UA once and for all. Now obviously I know that people like Bakugo and Todoroki might go on to search for Deku in order to take him back, in order to bring him back, but I think that is not going to be the case anymore, and this series is obviously going to take a very dark turn from this point onwards. And maybe, just maybe, this is my speculation at this moment, maybe Deku will leave the hero business once and for all. Maybe he will become like a vigilante. That's just a speculation, I can't say for sure, but overall things are looking very interesting in my opinion. So what do you guys think about all of this? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. Also, please do join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features. With that being said, this is WonderYZ and I'll see you soon in the next one.